I said, yo, sorry, you couldn't hear me there. Anyway, we might have a new chat thing that works if this actually works. No. Can I copy it from here? Oh, we're so close to making this work. Hence all the testing. Because see, we got this. It's kind of cool because not only does it'll show your icons unlike the current one we have, and it also works unlike, you know, the other one. But I'm trying to get it right now. It just shows it's like this program. Oh wait, that's why. Hold on. Oops. Copy. Okay. Okay. Allow the sketchy program to work. Also, hey YZ, hey Maximus, thank you for being here. Classic scuff streaming. Will we have it any? Ooh, look at that. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's working. It's upside down. That's okay. We're okay with that. The scale of it's very wrong. It would be nice to have a working chat thingamabob. Agreed. Okay, it works. It's just a little weird looking. And I can configure that. I don't know if it makes sense to do it right now. I think they said, hold on, there was, I'm like trying to read the documentation. Sorry, my music's loud on my end here. There we go. They said they'd recommend a different scale. $1280. Oh, they recommend it being wide and not long. And we can try it and then shrink it down, but I think that's not going to look good. I don't know, 20 by 600. I think that's gonna be way too small in our box. Yeah, that's gonna be way too small. That doesn't make any sense. What if we're almost there, guys. So almost like at the bottom of the screen thing. Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like, or the top of the screen. It may just end up being that my like overlay just has a bigger section for it, although it's not really conducive to the kind of streaming I do. Like, I feel like if you're like a just chatting streamer, it's one thing, but like if you're doing you know, artwork stuff, you don't really want it on your you know, covering up everything. Is this okay? You know, I was better off before, I think. Huh? How's that look? Okay, that looks better. That's kind of cool. And I'm just gonna get it just working for now, and then we can do that. It can be like half the length though. Looking good to me, perfect. Yeah, right now it's gonna go like under, like off the, actually I guess that's okay as long as it's underneath. Well, I don't want it underneath my stream overlay, do I? Because then it'll be harder to see. Probably shunt it. Is that harder to see? All right, chat. Because I can call people chat now. You guys want to spam for me for half a second? I just want to see how far it goes. Spam. Words. Will it go all the way to the bottom? Oh. I'm wondering, maybe this long? Is there still... Okay, that's bad. Okay, yeah. Okay, I need to fix it. Okay, hold on. So it can't be like that. It's okay though. We got this. Because now we're not seeing your messages. 19, 20, okay, I think that's better. It maybe add a transparent dark field behind it. Yeah, I kind of had like a thing there before, but then I changed it. All right, let's all right, let's do one more. Hold on. There we go. Took me forever to get my thought out. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I kind of... Yes, it works. Okay, cool. This is good enough for now. I'm going to throw just a darker background on it. Oh, I guess let me test with Twitch too. Test. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. It even shows the icons and stuff. That's awesome. Okay, this is so much better. Well, goodbye Caster Labs. I'm never using you again. Unless I really need to. Okay, and I can move this over here. I think I can integrate this into OBS, but that's also a problem, or a thing for later beats. And then, what was the last thing we're doing here? Oh, right, you said it'd probably be best if we add a little thingamajiggy. Let's try it. We want a color source. Actually, hold on. 600 by 960. Let me remember that. Let's see. Solid. Okay. Select color. Do black. Okay. Can we change the alpha? Yeah. Let's do, I don't know, 100. This might be too dark. Let's do like, okay, 600 by 960. Okay. I don't think that's quite right. It's also over our text. It's too transparent, I think. Yeah, it's too transparent right now. So let's go like one. It's based on, it's an alpha channel. I don't even know how that, 150 maybe. Okay. I can do this. Put it behind our overlays. The overlay technically has some transparency on it. It's got like a slight thing. It looked better on the other chat, but how's that look? Is that good? I'd say that's better, right? Maybe bump, make it a little more opaque. Let's do... Okay. Yeah, much more readable. Okay, perfect. There we go. All right. Cool. Good enough. I'll probably mess around with it. I can like change the text and do different things to it, so I'll probably work on that. But for now, I think this looks pretty good. Let's double check. Yeah, the font's a little weird. I don't know. It feels like almost low resolution, but oh shit, am I really that close? Let's see. Let's refresh on here. It might even be, yeah, $9.99, boys. Look at that. A singular subscriber until money, exactly. And I had to change the stream title to like 1,000K celebration. What am I even gonna? How am I even gonna celebrate? What am I gonna do? Work on more armies against entropy. Although I'm gonna probably get a lot more interest in Soul because this video was very Soul related, but you know, here we are. I do need to work more on Soul, but it's just so involved. Whereas this game is just very, very simple. I think one of the things I wanted to do today was work on these. The activated effects. So close. Yes, I know. Right, Purple? So freaking close. 1 subscriber. Uno subscriber away. Yeah, Soul is good, but a bit more complex. Yeah, 100%. Honestly, I think the biggest thing that's holding me back with Soul right now is the interaction between the players and the like whatever enemies you're going to be facing, because I think it's going to be way too difficult for a DM to be like, you know, have multiple decks of cards. Obviously you can have like combined decks of cards and that kind of stuff, but it almost needs to function kind of like Slay the Spire does, where it's like they just have specific attacks and maybe status effects are card based, but everything else needs to be like probably more simplistic. But that's my biggest struggle right now is figuring out exactly how I want to do enemies. So, oh, there we are. Look at that. We did it. Here's the other thing we need to check. Earn. Look at this. How do I do this? This is a later thing, obviously, but heck yeah, boys, we did it. All right, we gotta change the stream title, obviously. First order of business. Yippee! Thank you, appreciate it. I am very excited. All right, let's not like share all this. I don't know what personal information they show on there. 1K YouTube sub. Sorry, give me half a second. This is very exciting. as I fumble through the stream, as per usual. Done. Well, that's cool. What do I do now? Do I getting a goal just after starting stream? Honestly, it feels appropriate, right? I mean, the part of the you know, I figured I was gonna hit it because this video's been doing really, really well. But I guess I can show you guys because it's kind of cool, kind of interesting stuff. Content. No, content. So, I mean, you can see how it's just going straight up right now, which is usually a very good sign. I got, you know, 26 subscribers. Watch time's a little low, but it's also a shorter video. Oh, I finally have engagement. That is by far the highest engagement I've had in a start of a video, so that's kind of cool. This just came out. Yeah, 51% is pretty good, but yeah, 79% at 30 seconds is, or I guess 78 is pretty insane. Yo, King, what's up? Yeah, big spike. Sorry, Delamus said something here. The more complex the game gets, the more things the devs need to keep their hands and minds on. Yeah, exactly. Agreed. But yeah, we hit it. 1K. 1K subs. I can now make money. Oh, 1.1. There you go. 1.1? Yeah. No, that's not 1.1. Anyway, whatever. You guys get it. I'm excited. Yeah. So, can't stay for long, but love the concepts and player agency. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. A lot of the streams lately I've been working on my other game, Armies Against Entropy, just because it's easier to work on, but I definitely will be doing, I'll try to get to more Soul stuff. Mostly just because it's a simple concept, so it's kind of easy to work on the stream. But yeah, I definitely, yeah, definitely the goal for the whole Soul project is try to make a game that is very, you know, tries to work on, you know, player agency and the you know, work on the narrative a lot. Try to make it so the mechanics are very narrative focused, and don't detract from the storytelling. Because there's a lot of that where it's like, you know, I see both the mechanics of role-playing games either interfering with the story or like trying to use the mechanics to tell the story, and I feel like that usually is the wrong approach. But we love narrative. We do love narrative. It's kind of the point, you know? I mean, obviously there's like, you know, the tactical battle simulator sort of thing, but yo, Keith, I did do it. I'm excited. I am now, well, I'm not monetized now, but I am at the point where I can apply for monetization. Look at this, huh? Look at this, look, nope, that's copyright. Look at this beautiful screen. Is it gone now? It's gone now. Wait, hold on, refresh. There we go. It looks like it was behind. There you go. See, look at that. I really need an air horn. I should have one on my stream deck, but I don't. You beat me to monetization, you son of a beep. Well, I can do that one. You son of a. That was probably really loud, and I apologize. Or you didn't hear it at all. One of the two. I hope it scales with player numbers better than D&D did. Yeah, I guess we'll see. There's a lot of theoretical theory, where I just don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but there's just so much to get ready that it's gonna be really hard to it's honestly, the part of the problem is it's really hard to playtest, because there's just so much going on, and like then I need to make a story every time I playtest it, and then you have to like decide whether, you know, how do you test mechanics for a narrative driven game? So it gets kind of weird, but I'm excited to get it to a playable state. It's just taking longer than I would have hoped. And of course I'm working on Armies Against Entropy, but that's, you know, I made the game in 2 weeks, and then now I have like an actual playable version, so it's easier to play test around. I was about to say it sounded well equalized, but I have an NVIDIA Studio thing that makes audio better equalized running on my PC. Sound fine to me too. Actually, I realize it probably is playing through my microphone audio, so it probably, if it peaks, it actually gets hit by a filter. So the basic story would be simple test mechanics. Yeah, I guess you could just do like, you could do a simple, like, you know, just it could be anything, right? It could be like you're in a bar, you have a bar fight, you know, like, or just like literally interacting with people. I mean, obviously I think you'd want to have some combat, like a combat and a social thing, and see how the mechanics work. But yeah, as I was saying before to the other guys, I think the biggest thing is figuring out what I need to do with the enemies, like how the GM operates, and then once I figure that out, I think once I figure out how the GM operates, and then it probably can be play tested, and it's going to be pretty bare bones and pretty probably bad, but you know, you start somewhere. So sounds good. Or wait, I already read that. Oh, sounds good. Wearing headphones, yes. Fighting off space pirates or something. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have campaigns I've done. I'll just show you some art, so I'm not just it's not just rambling. No, not that. God, Soul Game boards. So I had like a bunch of campaigns. This is like these maps aren't particularly great, but because it was grid-based combat, and I kind of want to move away from that. So here's like an arena. We got Aeon Station. Oh wait. I mean, you see a lot of these in the videos, but the world's most involved bar fight. Yes, exactly. But yeah, no, I've got a lot of different, here's, I was gonna do like an academy thing. Got him. Y'all can see these, right? I'm not just losing my mind. Yeah. Have this like academy, like, you know, like a school arc, whatever. Hexes are great in the grids. Honestly, I don't want any at all. I don't want any grid or hex. I just want to use, I kind of want to use D&D's sort of like feet or meters or whatever the heck you want to do. Yes, exactly, Dallas. I just want a distance because because one of the problems I have with distances is that if you or not distances, if you have like, you know, a grid, is it locks it into it makes it immediately less narrative focused. Here's this crappy little ship. It's got bathrooms though. All right, so that's important. is the problem is, like, say you want to attack someone and they're 4 spaces away. Obviously, you know, you as a GM, you can, you know, fudge things a bit. It's like, okay, well, you know, someone's 5 spaces away. Their thing can attack, you know, however many spaces. I really just want to not, you know, integrate the, you know, oh, you can attack 4 spaces. It's like, well, I can't reach the guy then. It's like, then you have this conversation where it's very, very rigid. So if you just have feet, it's like, well, how far away is that guy? I don't know. You know, this number of feet. I don't think it needs to be so rigid, especially when you're storytelling, and it's gonna be detract from the story when you're, you know, on such a rigid system. So I think just using distances like D&D does is the right way to go. And I guess you can use a grid if you really want to, like, you know, give you an idea of how far things are apart, but I prefer to keep it a little bit loose. Anyway. Yeah. Well, that's exciting. Cool, we hit the whatever. Actually kind of curious how long this takes to actually update. Okay, yeah, the chat's still delayed on YouTube for some reason, but it's still not bad. I mean, it's still, like, the same, but... Wait, does that look terrible on, Oh, no, it works. Alright, YouTube's also, it doesn't go... Whatever, okay, there we go. Also, any geometric grid system, the distance between 2 randomly selected spaces can be any number that isn't a whole number, like 7.5 spaces. True, agreed. Distances can even get into square roots and some weird stuff. Agreed with that. That does get weird. I think the grid is technically just an alt rule in D&D. Anyone uses it because they find it easier than rulers. Yeah, that's fair. See, the thing is, I just play it loose enough where it's just like, rather than having to measure stuff out, you're like, that's 30 feet, sure, why not? Or like, no, it seems slightly far away. You might have to, you know... I don't use grids in D&D. I mean, I know some people do, and some people just use the grid as like, oh, each, you know, square is 10 feet or whatever. So you can just easily, you know, do that kind of stuff, but yeah, I do very theater of the mind. I don't even usually have that much of a anything. I do have like world maps, but I don't really have much in the way of like battle maps. I've been trying to do a little bit more of it because I think I was playing it too loose, but anyway, yeah. Where's my phone? Did I leave my phone in? Am I losing my mind? I think I am. Y'all, give me 2 seconds. And put you on BRB for a sec. Okay. I have returned. Probably. There we go. Okay, yeah, so originally I was going to, do some, Armies Against Entropy playtesting, but I didn't have... Sorry, I'm checking something here. Cool. Didn't get someone to playtest, so either I could play the game myself, or I was thinking of starting to honestly work on the next update already, and make some new icons for the one. I can do the text in the I can work on getting the icons in the text, and then I can also work on the unit effects, where I can what I want to make different shape for the unit effects and the triggered effects, but I also think I want to have God, I need to make my audio arm less squeaky. I can also do the, what was it called that I was thinking? The abilities, right? You should put aside more gameplay stuff after play testing. You did change a lot without play testing. There's even completely unplay tested car right now. Yeah, for sure. The changes I would do wouldn't be so much things that they'd be more visual stuff, like visual upgrades that I want to do, rather than gameplay stuff. Because yeah, I definitely don't want to do I mean, I do want to have abilities, because I think that fixes bridge and stuff like that. It future proofs the game, and make some of the cards abilities, have abilities rather than all be unit effects or something like that. You think it fixes bridge. Okay, let me tell you why I think it fixes bridge. It should, because the thing is, right now bridge is fine, technically, but I don't necessarily like that it's only structures, because it kind of makes it, a bit weird. I just want it to be all cards. Or if this structure has 8 or more units, if a structure you control, this part here, sorry, you can't see it that well. If a structure you control has an activated unit effect, then it applies to your allies. There's not all that many unit effects. I just want to do all unit effects in general. Makes it less confusing, makes it less to keep track of. And there's not that many, but the fact that some unit effects apply to bridge and some don't are confusing. And like, I wanted to fix trading post, but the fact is, because I want to make trading post have to be a unit effect, but that doesn't work with bridge, so I can make it a ability instead, which works perfectly. But unfortunately, we don't have abilities, so that doesn't work. So in theory, it fixes bridge. I'm like 99% sure it would fix bridge forever. Because that's the thing, like we kept having to focus on, I also believe it should work fine, but people plan, bridge laughs. It's true. I'm just trying to sound confident, honestly. I'm just trying to sound like, you know, I know what I'm talking about and that I'm a big deal or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just laughing in the face of bridge, and then it's just gonna laugh right back, you know? Let's see. So yeah, what do you guys want to see? I could do art. I think art's probably the safest thing to do. I could playtest the game solo. That could be a thing. Or I think that's about it. I'm trying to think how I would do. Cause like, if we go to, I have no preference. Both are fun in my opinion. Okay, cool. Cause like, let's just show how it would work. I need a card that would work. So like, oh, I need to select the right box, this one. Is this right? Oh, okay. Well, what I could do, I'm not gonna save this, I'm just gonna show it real quick. How do I make this box bigger? There we go. So I could do like something like, and I don't know if this necessarily looks good, but like instead of saying units, I could do, it's not under art, it's under assets. Oh, and this isn't actually gonna work either. This is gonna look really bad. Yeah, it doesn't work at all. Undo. Okay, I'd have to do it differently. Let's just do it this way. I have a better idea. Like, let's look at the Blight Knight, right? I could do this. Why is it not coming up? There we go. I could do like, there we go, entropy, lands. Like that. Only text, blank, without, and then I could do structures. Congrats, thank you, man. I appreciate it, Black. Or Blue Fork, if you prefer. Very exciting. Yeah. I just hit it a minute ago. See, look at that. Look at that beautiful screen. And then, where am I at? Yeah. 1001. It's very exciting. I'm hyped. I'm not really doing all that much to celebrate, but, you know, we're here. Time for money. Yes, money will be the celebration. Honestly, I almost just want to like click on this button right now because what do I actually have to do to sign up? Because I thought I already had everything. Because like, what if my video just explodes right now? I'd rather make the money off of that. Well, I think it probably takes some time to actually get monetized. I'm not gonna do it on stream. But well, I'm gonna do it on stream, but I'm not gonna show you guys because I don't know what kind of information it asks for. Celebrate with cash money moolah. Agreed. Here, wait. Oh, hold on. Get started. Because I already did it for... Okay, stop doing this. If I recall, it's like filling out a W-2 or a 1099. And turn on ads. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. You get ads now. Oh, do you get ads on live streams? I'm very curious about that. You guys might get. I don't think YouTube has ads on live streams. Either that or your guys are currently in an ad and you can't talk to me. From videos I saw, I haven't watched any videos in a while. Yeah. I think that was it. I think that's... I think that's all I had to do. Cause like I already set it up on, because like technically you guys can like throw money at me on the live stream, but I recall getting them when I first watched a video, and that's all the ads you get on stream. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't have like the supers or whatever yet. Or wait, no, memberships is what I don't have. But I feel like a Patreon is good enough for that. Anyway, here we are. We did it. Got a lot of stuff going on. It's exciting. We got our probably should text my family and be like, "Hey, I did it." There we go. Gotta tell your mom when you get to 1K, you know? It's like a lot of notifications on my phone right now. Put mid-roll ads on the stream. Use us to earn 0.3 seconds. I mean, I did turn mid-rolls on, but I don't know if that works on a stream. I don't know how that works. Okay, kind of distracted. There we go. Yeah, you guys let me know if you hit any ads, because technically they're on now. So, see how much money I make. Okay, yeah, because this is cool, right? Having the little icon on it. Only attacks lands without structures, and you can just change the structures one as well. I think that's kind of cool. There's a lot of little things I need to do art-wise. Actually, I wonder if, these guys responded to me. No, okay, that's fine. Anyway. Easier to read, in my opinion, yeah. So that's probably something I'll do. The thing is, I need to make icons for every... This is where, like, creating that list of terminology is probably useful that you were talking about for the rules. Let's do that. Why not? Then we can assign icons to each of them, I guess. The game dictionary. Yeah, exactly. What do you call it? A term dictionary. Nope, I knew I was gonna spell that right. There we go. I guess. Don't like that. How do you do the line thing? Kyle always does those, and I don't know how to actually add them. Like the little vertical, slight vertical line. Like this. How do you even add those? And what even is that? Underline, oh, I mean, it's not an L, right? Like, how do you, it's not an I. Is that on the keyboard? Oh, it is, it's by backslash. I don't know how I never knew that. You add a with the Alt GR on your keyboard. Yeah, well, it's on the backslash key as well, or backslash, forward slash. I don't know. I never know how to know those. I'm showing my ineptness right now. Oh, my keyboard's different. I forgot. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Ah, I see. I'm not even gonna pretend to like read those. Oh, you've got, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see, yeah. You got them umlauts and tildes and oh my. No, I'm just a dumb American, so you know. As it were. Okay, anyway. Let's start spouting off terms. Units. Player? Is that something we need to define? I'm just gonna write stuff down. I guess each type of card, right? Lands, structures, spells, heroes. You should start with terms that would be useful to define other stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of write stuff down because I don't know exactly what's useful yet. Like, I guess I can just like look at this and read some of these and figure out what's useful, right? Hero enters play with 5 units placed on it. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I just, well, I guess this then, I'm not sure it will necessarily be helpful when attacking. Or no, what am I saying? Sorry, I was thinking something and said something else. Or was reading something and said thinking something else. Is this useful for creating the icons, or is this just useful for other stuff? I guess gain? Like gain would be a term, right? That we would want. But I don't think we make an icon for that. I'm trying to decide if this is exactly what I want to be doing. You don't need an icon for every term. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna write down everything I think of, and then get rid of the stuff that doesn't matter. It's not this. Can you even see this? kinda. We should flip-flop it. Just start with icons, I think. Yeah, you're right. I agree. Okay, for icons, we need units, which we have the unit icon. Which I'm pulling up. But I'm wondering if that is gonna be sufficient on its own. Art. Card layouts. Well, part of the problem right now is the unit icon is like on this not centered. Like, would a card that has just this on it, would that make you... I mean, the things you will be making icons of. Yeah. Like, is that a... Like, with having this in text, you look at it and it's like, oh, it's a circle. I don't think that's good, yeah. Unless it's like that with like an X on it. But like, that's like the current unit like thing. I guess I could put like... I mean, the ones that I think work well right now are the, you know, we've got our... How do I do this? You've got your heroes, you've got your land, you've got your structures, and we've got strongest and weakest. Like, those all are all useful, I think. Oh, I get to have a circle now. Yeah, of course. Of course, you get a circle. What of it? I think the attack icon's actually still useful. Although, again, like, I don't know if you'd want to, like, you get to, like, I guess take, like, Barbarian, for example. Their passive, when it says, like, upon attacking, gain whatever, you could say upon this icon, get whatever. Is that better because it has a little whatever on it? I think part of the problem right now for me is I did use this icon for heroes, whereas the units we have use the same helmet. I don't know if actions need icons. Yeah, I don't think so either. What about a blue circle with a simple guy symbol and symbol, I'm gonna say inside of it. Yeah, I can see that. That would make sense. I'd like that. Blue circle with little man. Like a white circle floating atop shoulder. Yeah, like and I think I already have some, like my evade icon, or like for soul. Let's see, let's pull up soul. Maybe something like a little bit cuter, but soul game, soul 3.0, soul card, soul card building. I need to like reorganize this because my brain can't handle it. Like something, nope, secondary stats, kind of like this, except not the evade sort of thing. I think above the shoulders, but the evade guy icon works well too, like that without all the lines, right? Oh, you're saying like it doesn't have to have the legs and stuff. I see what you're saying. right? I think. I don't know, either way. Just a little guy. We can definitely do that. That's doable. No legs. Just cut them off. Okay. That's good. I think, honestly, having something for every type of card, right? Hero, land, structure. I don't know, spells? Do spells need icons? And then honestly, I could integrate these icons onto, like at least the symbols onto the cards themselves too. Spells should get icons to future-proof. Yeah, I agree. And then yeah, I think I could have like, you know, you have this sort of thing, and then you have, you know, oops. It doesn't let me do that, does it? Go away. No, that's not what I want to do. Like, I could do something like this. It's not gonna be this exactly, but why is that a clipping mask? That placed it in the exact wrong spot. That just broke everything. I could do something like it has it like there next to like the hero name or something like that. I don't think anything references spells right now, but it's good for the future, I think. I agree. You can use the icon on the card to indicate what it is as well. Yeah, like have it here, and then it says like hero. I don't know why it's being weird. Oh, it's because I keep putting it in weird spots. Is that gonna break everything? It is. You know, yeah, like have it there or something, and then say hero next to it. Something along those lines. We'll have to figure that out exactly, but okay. And then probably we would want like monster stuff as well, like old god stuff. Like, will we actually? Well, first of all, we want gods. And then monsters, minions. Never spelled anything. There we go. Monsters, minions. I need to sit up straight. Oh god. Okay. Part of it's my keyboard is like not in the right spot. I have my drawing pad there. Monsters, minions. Yeah. I mean, I think everything, right? Like, old god, structure, old god, land, old god. PL? Oh, power level. Power level is going to be interesting. I probably should distinguish the power, like the power level icon and the attack icon are using the same base. I'm probably going to have to change that for clarity. Because yeah, the power level icon is just this, and then the attack icon is that, right? So it's the same thing with just a sword in it. So that's going to have to change, but If they have the same base, then it's also a colorblind issue. Yeah, exactly. That's part of the reason I want to change this guy and that guy as well. Probably change the power level icon, make it like a little bit more, I can make it more magenta. I know that doesn't fix the colorblind thing, but I can make it more of a, fit more of the aesthetic anyway. Also probably gonna rename power level because I think the fact that it's called power level doesn't make any sense anymore. We talked about this last time, but yeah, like I know you said strength, but I don't know if that's quite right either. Durability maybe is the word, or something like that. Kind of wordy sounding, even though it's a singular word. But something like that. Trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, I could potentially see something having like unit effect, triggered effect, and ability when we get to that. Strength definition is correct, but feels wrong, I guess. Yeah, exactly. It's not. I think durability kind of works, or something like that. Fortitude. I don't know, because it's technically really its health. Well, I guess it's not its health, because when it attacks, it technically. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Power level affects its damage as well. Yeah, exactly. Meh, I don't know. Either way. Not technically. Power level is its attack stat too. Yeah. Should I keep realizing my... Yeah, I don't know. We'll think about that one. But yeah, I can see those. These are kind of like more of maybes, because I don't think we reference. Well, I guess bridge technically does. Like if it has a unit effect, then it. So I could see these being a thing. Let's take a look at. Alright, I've got too much going on here. My stream's a mess. Don't close that, because then you won't be able to hear me. Oh, I did push the patch out, which is cool. So that's fun. Let's see, what do we got? Let's look at this. Oh, I literally have it open already. All right, there we go. Okay. What other terms would we need? Will we want one for like card draw? Or like for cards in general, like draw an additional card. I'm trying to decide if that's worth having. Okay, these are, I feel like these are definites. And I feel like these are more maybes. Card draw. Or I guess just card. Maybe a card icon, but it's definitely not the top one for card draw. Yeah, because I mean, honestly though, I already have card icons, so that one would be pretty easy. Attack phase. Power up. Trying to look through these and see if there's any other. Why not destroy power level? Also, the effects are going to be hard to articulate. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure how to make these look like something. That'll have to be. I'm gonna have to think about that. This isn't all gonna get done today, obviously. So, unfortunately, my brain isn't working at full capacity either right now because I kind of pushed to finish that video yesterday, and I didn't really sleep very well. It's really dumb. I never sleep very well when I like after I post a video because my brain is just like on fire and I'm like, you know, wondering how well it's gonna perform, and then like whenever I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, I gotta check my views. It's bad. It's not good. Obviously make a separate icon for bridge. Just kidding. I know you had mentioned that at one point because it actually is not a horrible idea, but I don't want that to be how we have to fix bridge. Boom, 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 boom. Cool God draws an additional card per turn. Blah, blah. I don't know how to explain my feelings on a bridge icon. Me neither. I like honestly, it's kind of like an interesting idea, but it doesn't like it could work, but it's not like a terrible idea. You could have like a symbol that allows things to be affected by things, and then you could use it for multiple things, right? It wouldn't just have to be used for bridge. But I think it's like using fire to close a wound, but the fire deals you so much more damage and causes the wound to get infected. Yeah, exactly. It's a nuclear option for sure. Honestly, I think these are them. Card is just the only other one I could see just being an icon. And I already have, like my soul ones I can reuse. So that wouldn't be that difficult, but bridge icon, despite fixing bridge, would put bridge into a state that is, well, being fixed much worse than even its most broken state. Yeah, because it just makes it like a staple of the game. It's like you need the, like, this is the card. At that point, you just make bridge a god and then just call it a day. Maybe we should make the god of bridges. That'd be funny. The bridge icon is like, instead of arresting people, you change the laws to make criminals not criminals anymore. That's too true. Oh, that's so good. That's too good. I like that. Yeah, I'm looking through all this stuff and I don't really see. I think this is probably the main set of icons I would need to do. I could see potentially using attack because we have an icon for it, but I don't think that really matters. You can make a god named Old Bridge. And it just churns Bridge into whatever it used to be and adds 2 extra copies of Bridge into the deck. The god of travel or something. God of adventure. Yeah, I think these are the list of icons I would need. So, I mean, we have all these. Well, and then I guess, you know, strongest and weakest would be on this list as well, but... Can't think of any more you need. Yeah. Trying to think if there's any, like, extra targeting things that would be necessary, but... No, I don't think so. I don't even know if I'm gonna make these right now, to be honest. I'm sorry, this is kind of hard to see now. I might honestly do the, because I've been meaning to make a new one of these. I think I'm gonna leave the, because technically the blue one was the original one. And of course I closed this. Cards. Nope. No, it's not under cards. It's under art. I actually need to delete that cards thing. Nope. Keep doing this. Don't remember my own file paths. Because this is the triggered effects, and this is the unit effects. I'm tempted to make the unit effects match the unit symbol more, be more rounded and stuff. So I think that would be cool. And then I think I'm going to keep this angular because the attack icon is angular, and a lot of the triggered effects are caused on death of things usually. So I think them kind of having a relation is kind of cool. So I kind of want to make the unit effects more circular, and I think when it comes to abilities, when I get to that point, I think I want it to be like more square. And then I have like a shape language for, you know, colorblind, whatever. And then also, yeah, I think it makes sense. Make the side of units effect rounded, perfect visibility in relation between the symbols. Make the sides, yeah. I'm thinking of like doing like, yeah, rather than, like it'll be a square, but more rounded. All right, what I need to do. Let's open, I'm gonna do that right now, in fact, because I know exactly what I'm doing with it, and I don't want to overthink it right now. Oh, why is that? Why is that like that? Oh, because this. Oh yeah, because I just, okay. It all makes sense now. Okay, this is the dexterous one, so we can just mess with this. This is fine. Alright, so we're gonna make a rounded one. Well, let's actually have the unit icon here so we can reference it. Let's whip out my drawing pad. my favorite song. I probably need to get more stream music. I think I said this last time, but probably should find some better music. Not better music, but I like the music. But I definitely need better variety. Basically gonna be redrawing this, but creator list in YouTube can work. Character? Is that, am I either misreading that or you misspelled it? I'm gonna guess creator. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Hey, at least I understood what you meant. Alright, let's just hide this for now. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I thought a lot of that stuff is like not specifically royalty free. It's just like, well, it's royalty free, but you have to like pay for it. So I don't know. Wasn't sure on that. So I think just like a rounded icon here. This shape is definitely not perfectly symmetrical either. Here comes the, oh, there we go. I think I got it. I don't know why I didn't use more guides here too. That's about right though. I don't care if it's slightly off though. It doesn't need to be perfectly symmetrical. In fact, it gives it some character, I think, but actually, now I think on it, does still free and royalty free for YouTube use, so probably not good for Twitch. Twitch, I don't think really cares. It kind of depends, I think, but Twitch seems less picky about it, honestly, for some reason, but I hear like a lot of like random music on Twitch. But I almost prefer to find something that's just like royalty free. Like I know like I think licensed music, yeah. I know what's his name? Pirate Software. Because I see a lot of his videos pop up. He has like his whole like music for his game is all like free use for streaming, so I could potentially even consider that. And he's got like 100 songs or something stupid. Well, I don't think they're that long, but sorry, I'm getting blown up on my phone right now. It's probably all people saying congratulations, but all right, that'll be a later thing. I'm distracted. Oh yeah, Pirate Software is great. His game soundtrack is free to use, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I think it's cost like a few bucks, but I don't watch him / play his games a lot, but just the act of releasing royalty-free things is enough to make me think good things of them. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. Yeah, I mostly see his like shorts, honestly. It's mostly what I've seen of his stuff. How is this even working? Oh, because that's... Is this just a color? Yeah, this is a color overlay. Honestly, I can just, don't need this at all. Just go here, do this, do that. There we go. Now it's the same color. Honestly, I'm pretty much changing this whole thing, but it's okay. We're just kind of utilizing the... In fact, I'm just going to start over because it's going to be more complicated to... Is that a gradient, or have I been staring at my light too much? It's okay. But yeah, I mostly just watch Pirate Software's shorts, and they're interesting enough for sure. And he seems like a cool dude. I feel like I'm like meeting like a lot more of the game dev people though. Like like people know me now, which is kind of cool. Not to like brag. But a lot of like the indie game people, like I know them now, which is kind of cool. I've inserted myself well into the community, which is interesting. I think it's mostly interesting, not in the sense like, I don't know, it's just like I'm not really particularly a very like, not that I'm not social, but I'm like, it's not really my thing. I'm definitely an introvert. So being able to find people and like socialize them, I think is pretty cool. Guess 1K subs and starts bragging, not to brag. Yeah, I'm pretty much a big deal now. No, it's more just like I find it interesting, honestly. Gets 1K subs, starts to brag. That was not my intent. But yeah, basically I'm a big deal now, and you guys, I'm too good for you now, so. $1K subs really changed him, you know? He used to be a different guy. Okay. Then we're just gonna copy this sort of style here. God, I love clipping masks. They make everything better. That is something I should check though. Oh, let's do it here. Remember we called them activated effects and that was their name? Yes, these are specific colors. It's okay, it doesn't really matter. Just gonna utilize this. Just draw them as their own layer. Yeah, no, what I was basically trying to say was I just thought it was interesting that I am not a very social person, and so it kind of feels like an accomplishment to like have interacted with people and then like become part of a community, and arguably, despite how like not scary it is, but like, I don't know, I guess scary is maybe the right word to like interact with people. Like it wasn't that difficult, I guess, is the interesting thing. I'm not liking how this is looking right now. It's not quite there. I mean, it's kind of working. It's just... the game dev community is one of the better communities from which I've seen. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think... well, it's scary. Just imagine all 1,000 subs in one room. That would be scary. Honestly, like, that one time we were streaming and I got raided by Dual Wielded on Twitch. Literally, I had adrenaline rush from just 10 people raiding me. It's like, that's nothing, but like in the grand scheme of things. But I was like, oh god, people. Oh, what do I do? I can't even imagine being like some of those people who get like are like a small streamer and then they get like 10,000 people rating them. But yeah, no, the game dev community is good. I think the only bad part about the game dev community sometimes, I feel like there's a little bit of self-defeatist stuff, but that feels like just some of the YouTube videos where it's just like, I'm quitting my game because like whatever. And obviously it's not like an easy like field to do, but like I feel like there's a lot of like maybe and maybe this is just me like guessing, but there's a lot of people, a lot of like videos that just like, you know, are saying things like they just feel very negative, and it feels kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. But maybe that's just me. Maybe, I don't know. Granted, I made a video myself called, you know, this game, is there nothing enjoyable about my game or whatever. I've named it. I've changed the title a few times, but well, 10 people is like 10% of all your subs. That is very true. 10 people is a lot in when you think of a lot of this stuff in the terms of relativity, changes your perspective, right? But I don't know. The game dev community is great. Everyone's really cool. At least everyone I've interacted with. Who the heck is doing yard work at this late? It's like pitch black outside. Well, whatever. Like, why is it so loud? Now I'm just judging people. This fame really has gone to my head, hasn't it? But yeah, no, yeah, and everyone's been really supportive too of each other. So it's really cool. Like, I mean, you saw there's a few people who came in, just congratulated me and like popped out. Like Keith and Black. Those guys are cool. Because those guys are like more video game dev people, but kind of just like feeling this thing out because I don't know exactly how I want it. I think something like that's looking good, and I just need to do like the tiny little smidge right here, maybe. Honestly, these layers just need to be on one layer. think there's a sort of bar to pass to join game dev space because it's not easy to make any games at all. So people in the community are a bit more selective. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's kind of hard to say because, like, yeah, I mean, I guess there probably are a lot of games that are, like, a lot of game devs that are just like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I'm thinking on that. Yeah, I don't know. I think part of it is just like, I mean, there definitely is like different communities of game dev, right? Because there's like, because I'm involved in like the YouTube side of game dev, because those are like definitely two separate things of like the you know, normal game dev and YouTube game dev. And there's oftentimes like people who get like think that YouTube game dev people aren't real game developers. Because I mean, in theory, or like in fairness, a lot of YouTube game developers haven't like finished a game, you know? But I mean, even like a lot of the people who have like, you know, like me, who have like 1,000 or even less subs are still part of the community that like the, you know, places that I've been in. So I don't know. They don't seem like super selective for what I've seen, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like this little thing, I want to add it because this has it, but it feels like it's not adding anything, just making it kind of confused. Maybe you just add it up here. Congrats on hitting 1K, Beats. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I'm very excited. My videos have ads now. It's exciting, but sad for everyone else. Yeah, thanks. I'm happy about it. I'm very excited. I think that's it. I think that's the new indicator. Well, I feel like maybe what I can do is round it slightly, just on the edges. Well, ads are already on the videos. It's just that you can take a cut from the revenue now. Yeah, it's kind of weird that like asks you, it's like, do you want to have ads on your videos? And it's like, aren't there already there? Like, I feel like it's just like a remnant of the past because they were like, they didn't used to have that. They used to have only videos that were monetized had ads. But now it's different, and they just never changed the wording on being monetized. Yeah, old school monetization when it first started. Yeah, it's just weird that they haven't like changed the wording even in the monetization screen. Because like, do you want to have ads on your videos? And it's like, I mean, there already are, aren't there? I don't know. It's weird. I think that's it. That's the new unit indicator. Very round. Control D. No. I'm thinking After Effects. I've been in After Effects too long. Duplicate group. And then we merge group. And then we just export the layer. Oh wait, exporting the layer like this doesn't actually work. We want to solo the layer. Okay, sorry, my brain stopped working there. Export PNG. Armies Against Entropy. It kills me that Adobe or the After Effects and Photoshop don't have similar hotkeys. I mean, they have similar, but not the same. And like, I kind of get it why they you know, why they don't, but it's like, technically, you know, they're not the same company. The worst thing, I've been using Adobe Animate to do all those like lip syncing for the video I just did, and normally all Adobe products are Control-Shift-Z to undo, but it has Control-Y to undo, and it's like, why? That one was wild, because a lot of them, like, you know, the brush tool still be and whatever, but I think a lot of it is just because like it's what you use more often. But yeah, Adobe bought the IP so long ago. I don't know, man. It's so dumb. Do you want people? Wait, do you want ads on your videos? Will you remove them if I say no? Nah, but we won't pay you if you say no. Yeah, it's exactly like, why is that what it says? It should just be like, do you want to make money from the ads? It's like, yes, obviously, but it's so silly. Anyway, art. Card layout. Do I just overwrite this? Probably not. Unifx 2. Save. I'm trying to decide if I want to do this now or if I wait. I probably should wait until I get closer to the update to actually implement everything. I'll just make all the things. So Kyle, seeing that you're here, if you're still here, I have a thought on how to fix bridge, and Maximus keeps laughing at me, but I think it might be time to create yet another effect type. It's not really actually even an effect type. I can join you in voice if you want. If you want to, I'd be down. I'm gonna put my headphones on. See if this actually works. Yo.
Oh.
I need to turn down my music on my end. And then turn it up on their end. And Discord, is that working? You say some words for me.
Video. Hello, I am speaking.
Oh, I think it is working.
I think I heard my voice on the video, so.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they just updated Discord, so they probably made it so the you don't have to like re-import the audio thing every time.
So Maximus is laughing at you. That's the first takeaway here.
So no, just because, you know, Bridge constantly breaks everything. The thought is adding he basically agrees with me that it'll work, but adding a third thing, you know, triggered effects, unit effects, and then abilities. And we kind of like talked about this idea, I guess, here and there, but like basically another one of these things, and that would basically be you spend a cost, right? Like a card or units or whatever to perform some sort of action.
We're literally reinventing Magic the Gathering.
I mean, basically, but like, but like it kind of has to, because like, because well, here's the thing, because Bridge right now is based off of unit effects, but we have like a bunch of things that have unit effects or should have unit effects that could just have a different type of thing. Like, because Bridge, we took it off of a unit effect to make, and we just put it as a base effect because it wouldn't work with Bridge, right? Or sorry, Trading Post, we took off of a unit effect because we just made it its base effect because it didn't work with Bridge. And, you know, we made it so Bridge only does structures and not heroes. So I think if we just make those things abilities, just another type of thing, then they could basically just be like, instead of like Elvish Archer, instead of it saying like if the thing has 10 or more units on it, it can attack 2 targets for, you know, the same power level. You just have it be like spend 10 or more units to attack a whatever, and just make it an ability.
That is a very different mechanic, though, if it's like spend 10 units. Now it has cost.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we've been talking about putting cost into the game here and there, too.
More freedom in the future. That is fair.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. I'm not against the idea of basically doing what Magic does, and having both, like, so Magic calls them activated effects and triggered effects. Triggered effects are things that just happen at a certain point. Activated are you have to pay a cost and then you do the thing.
Okay, yeah, so it's basically the same, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm fine with that structure. I think it would require us to do another, like, complete rerun of all of the abilities, though. All of the effects and abilities.
I mean, I think it would only be just the unit effects we have to go over, because triggered effects are still, if a thing happens, then this thing happens. Unit effects are if this number of things are on a thing, then it triggers, and then just abilities.
But now, by changing things into by changing from triggered effects into abilities that have costs potentially associated with them, we're changing the power level of the card too.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, basically the idea would be keeping have all 3 essentially, but
how would that work in terms of card design?
Just yet another box at the bottom, essentially. Like a third yellow box or something like that. Is my thought.
Definitely gonna want to see what that looks like in terms of card design.
Yeah, for sure. It's thinking like a sort of squarish,
I guess,
topaz sort of color. Or
we're
maybe
getting to the
orange.
point where we were like thinking that certain cards wouldn't have boxes if they don't have that particular effect, right? We had gotten to that point, hadn't we?
Certain cards wouldn't have boxes.
Like Pemforest Druid doesn't have a triggered effect or a unit effect.
Right, that is just
it only has the box for the base effect.
Right, correct. Yeah, not all things have triggered or unit effects. And yeah, the box just disappears if it's...
okay.
I'll pull it up for you.
We just have to be careful then of, like, if we make a card that has all 4 boxes, we can only have so much text in the box.
Yeah, and right now it depending on what text you have in the box here, it removes one or the other. So they are mutually exclusive. You can only have one, is basically.
Oh, you can only have one color. Okay.
Right, see? So that's how that works.
Yeah, I see it.
Sorry, I'm ignoring Maximus. Every card will gravitate towards magic the longer it spends time in development. Sun Tzu. Yes, that's true. Also, abilities give you more creative freedom in the future. Agreed. Everything about Bridge will always make you go through every effect because of Bridge and what it's made. Yeah, I guess that's true. Woo, 1K subs. Woo! Says Chex. Thank you, Chex. I appreciate it. Sorry, go Kyle.
No, just agreeing that like Bridge just requires us to look through everything else to see what it does then. Like,
yeah, I mean that's true, but at least at a point it'll be like, okay, we have Elvish Archer and we can go, this can easily be an ability, just reworded differently, but still have the same effect.
Excuse me. No, I can see it.
So at least that's how I mean, because like because the thing is, it's when you attack, you spend a certain number of units, right? Regardless. So if you just make the ability spending units, it's still technically the same thing. It has to be reworded differently.
Not entirely. It depends on the exact wording, because like if it has 10 units, it can attack 2 targets, to then 10 units to attack 2 targets. That's a very different and much weaker card.
Right.
I think like 10 units to deal 10 damage to up to 2 targets or something like that. That is similar. So I agree that it would definitely be rewriting.
Yeah, it's a wording thing, but that's how I would want it to be, right? At least that's the concept. Yeah. And then you could do stuff like, I don't know, we can make Cleric more interesting, like give them a more powerful ability to like give units to other people or something. Because right now it's just kind of boring. Oh, I made Paladin more interesting. Look at this card.
Place 2 units on another here, or oh wait, no, this is Cleric still.
It probably is delayed by a few seconds. So 4, but guess what? They can't attack anymore.
Oh. Huh.
So they are the first tank card.
Huh. Do we have anything that gives things the ability to attack?
Nope. But we do have things that, like Army Camp, that you can like move units from hero to hero. Yeah, so it's kind of a cool thing, because like you just gain units on it and you become like a really beefy tank, but you can't attack. So
synergies.
Yeah, so I thought it was kind of interesting. Well, you're gonna need a new world word for free attack if you want to make that. I don't think that's exactly what I'm. Well, I guess maybe. We'll have to see exactly how I'm gonna word it, but it in theory would be like, I mean, right now it's kind of wordy and it might end up making it wordier, but I think the way you would word it is like, you may attack 2 targets by spending the cost of the higher one as like an ability, right?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I could word it a little bit better, but Saw saying, this guy making it look easy, or making 1K look easy. Congratulations, bruh. He didn't say bruh, he said bro. But thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, bruh has a UH to it, dude.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh. Anyway, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I'm very excited. I was like, this is called the celebration stream, but I'm not really doing anything any different, but you know.
Would you normally be streaming right now?
Yeah.
Then I've got nothing for you.
It's mostly just a stream title. I've been doing a lot more yapping, as the kids say these days.
Do they?
They do, actually. At least stream people.
Really?
They say yapping a lot. You've earned it with tons of hard work. Thanks, dude. Here, I'll give you a heart, too. There you go. With my gamer gauntlets. This is a completely scheduled and regular stream. The celebration was 20 seconds long. It's about right. I mean, I don't even, again, I don't even know how I would celebrate. This is, it's just, yeah. Just take a shot or something. No. 2K party win.
Shots.
Here, this will be the celebration. Ready? I've acquired a Luna.
It's a kitty.
This is y'all's reward. $2K party win. When I get 2K, probably. Maybe draw a cupcake and confetti and somehow work it into the game. That could be fun. That could be cute. That's kind of celebration. The Luna celebration. You want to leave? Okay. Love you. Bye. But yeah, that's the idea. I actually have a bunch of weird ideas that might make it into next thing, but I do need to play test. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like doing too much at this point, we've realized what happens.
Yes, for sure. I literally was writing patch 1.1.3 as I was finishing 1.1.2. So I was like, nope, this is next patch kind of material. So actually I can put that in there. Cause yeah, some of the stuff we were talking about negative death effects, instead of positive ones when you kill bad guys, potentially. So that's a interesting idea. What else? Talking about maybe doing minions having different attack priorities, but I still need more playtesting for that for sure. Old gods having different passives could potentially be cool. Sorry, hold on. There's chat saying things. Congrats on 1K. You'd win a Void Furball of Doom. True. Yes. Oh, YZ gave me an idea. Celebration rather than the old god or player cannot. Wait. Neither the old god or the player can attack on this turn. Beautiful. Just let it roll once. That would actually be kind of interesting. I can dig that. Honestly, one of these streams soon, I'm probably just going to make cards. Just like do card brainstorming. Because I think that would be kind of fun. Actually, this is the wrong document. That's why I'm like struggling to find what I was looking for. Future ideas. Maybe? Oh, I don't think I'm actually going to do that. Originally, I was thinking of doing maybe separating attack and defense on the monsters, but I don't know.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Me neither. It's just been bouncing back and forth between it when trying to figure out balance on certain things, but I think if I'm going to do it, it's only going to be like a singular card that has like, you just do a base effect instead. It's like you actually need 10 units to defeat this card and it has like 1 damage or like 1 power level, which is basically just a negative death effect. Like,
well, I'm also a little bit hesitant to do that because that really does put it. Maximus just nailed it. It adds complexity, but it also like makes the game just really look like we're just recreating Magic, but with more steps.
Yep.
Like right now, it still feels mechanically unique, even if we are stealing a lot of mechanic from Magic. But I feel like once you can start talking about creatures like, oh, this is a 2/2 that can attack twice. Am I playing Magic or am I playing Armies Against Entropy?
Yeah, no, that's true. I agree. Yeah, it was something I was just struggling with because balance was feeling weird, and then I think the game's feeling a lot better right now. But yeah, so we're gonna remove that though because it was something I was like really considering, but then me and actually Bradley, we played like you remember Bradley maybe potentially, right? Maybe
I think so.
He's my old coworker. We played like 12 times. That was a lot of really good playtesting. So we got a pretty good idea of how the game is, and it just made me realize that just I don't know. The biggest thing was I think we talked about this. I basically changed all the number of cards in the deck. I've changed a lot since we last talked. Would you potentially be interested in playing around, or are you?
I unfortunately
busy?
can't because Julie's
that's
about to
fine.
get home and she's been in San Fran all week. So
yeah, so I'll just show you some of the changes, just because. So yeah, I put every card. How do I? Isn't there a way to? Yeah. So there's only 2 copies of each monster on the deck now, but they're all 2. There's not any like differences really. Like there's just 2 of each card. We swapped Void Stalker and Nethermuck to have their attack priorities swapped, because Nethermuck used to attack weakest and not strongest, which felt kind of weird, especially because it's comes back and this only has like whatever. All the death effects were reworked. Shade now has a very scary passive effect. Attacking this card destroys the attacker.
Interesting.
So that's kind of scary. Did I show you the Blight Might? I think I did, right? Yeah.
You sent me the image.
Tax lands. So that's scary. I think most of the other stuff is the same. I think there's 1 of each structure. The lands I balanced around. I try to have the most wastelands, which is draw 2 minions, and it's a 10 health. And then everything else is kind of like, I think there's like 6 of those or something stupid. Yeah, 6 of those. Basically, I just rebalance the numbers on the deck.
Yeah.
And so there's it's a lot more interesting, honestly, because you're constantly hitting like the weirder, like more crazy stuff.
I think that's good though. Like it makes it more interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's been feeling a lot better. I'm very curious to see what this update feels like, because the death effects are generally weaker. So the design philosophy was making them the death effects weaker on things that were higher priority, because then it encourages attacking the lower priority stuff first to get a better reward. Which is kind of the opposite what we normally had. But like if there's something you want to kill right away, it's like, okay, well at least I should, maybe get something out of it. Like this doesn't
still get something, but
yeah. But like you're probably better off if you really want like some card draw, like attacking something else,
Yeah.
And then the other thing was trying to give effects that buff multiple some of them are just like you get to choose, but like each player gains a unit on a structure or whatever. So it's supposed to be both players to hopefully balance games that were like one player's just skyrocketing far ahead and the other one's just like way behind. So yeah, I think that's where negative death effects might come in, where it's like if you really don't want that balance, that's probably one of the biggest things I've been trying to consider is like potentially having, you know,
how much playtesting have you done since you started updating things?
A good lot until this current update. So I played a lot with the new deck balancing, with the exception of, I mean, the biggest change was just like the shade and the blight might, like differences there that I haven't played with yet. But everything else,
I'm gonna be that guy.
Yep.
You should either experiment with negative death effects or to introduce the ability. Not both. Because both are large scale changes.
Yep, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Yeah. I mean, first it's playtesting this patch, and then
I mean, for sure.
I know for sure. Oh, wait, nope, that's not a real person.
Yeah, don't you love bots on Twitch?
I love it. Is it actually popping up correctly? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I got a new chat thing because my other one kept breaking. But I need to actually integrate it into OBS so it's not like whatever. But
it's, and just to be clear, the reason why I'm saying not both of them is like, no, both are large changes, one change at a time. If we do both of them, then the balance is just completely thrown out the window, and we have no idea what changed the balance.
Right.
But we could have both implemented. It's more a matter of like.
Yeah. I mean, we did that kind of last time. We like changed everything. We added minions. We changed the powers. We reworked whatever, and then it just got. We reworked all the active and whatever effects and that kind of stuff. So, Felix. Oh wait, no. Neither, not both is fair. Yeah. A proper experiment, change one variable at a time. Yeah, exactly. It's scientific method. You don't change all the variables. Honestly, I think playtesting is gonna decide what I want to do first. Yeah, if the old god is still just like weak as hell, then negative death effects are probably going to be the first thing to do. But
if the balance feels a little bit better, then you might be able to start playing with abilities.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because arguably abilities probably are going to make the player stronger again. Potentially. I mean, obviously.
I don't even think that's a maybe. I think that you could state that outright. Yeah. Doing abilities will probably amp up the player because we'll probably err on the side of like making sure the cards still feel.
Well, I mean, here's the main thing is like, honestly, abilities are mostly. It would be the cleric to give them something more interesting. A potential taunt ability for the paladin we had talked about. But I kind of just wanted to leave it like this for now before I gave it some sort of taunt effect, just to see how it functions. Elvish Archer would be one. Mage is fine as is. And then Trading Post needs to be an ability. Well, at least you can use this effect at any time needs to be an ability. Because that's the thing that makes it really, really powerful right now, and it's broken. So technically giving that an ability would nerf Bridge. Elvish Archer would in theory stay the same. Cleric and Paladin. Paladin would be a buff. Cleric would be, I don't know what to do with Cleric. So Cleric would probably be like a net neutral. It's just like different. So it wouldn't really change all that much. I think there's only a few abilities that I would use currently. Although I guess like, I mean, technically Mage's Tower is an ability. I guess that is the weird thing, because making an ability makes it weird to have ability sort of effects in the base effect.
I think that Mage Tower would be an ability because it'd be the cost is discard a card and then you can gain 2 units.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't even hate making that an ability and then making Mage's Tower just give you an additional card draw just outright. Because, like, Mountain already does that. But, yeah, so that could potentially be a buff.
Oh, okay. I gotta go.
Okay, cool. Thanks for chatting.
All right.
Bye, see you, dude. B. And that was Kyle. And then he was gone. And then my cat ran across the room. We haven't really accomplished all that much today, but that's okay, I think. I'm allowed to relax and just chat, I think. we hit 1K. That's the celebration, is not doing much work. Abilities could change the balance either way, especially if it replaces some unit effects. Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. But yeah, it makes sense to just do one thing at a time, for sure. Actually, the nice part about this new chat is actually timestamps it, so I can actually know when you said things, because on YouTube it doesn't actually do that. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, this new chat thing just seems better overall, because it doesn't have the same breaking issues like the other one did. I'm trying to think if I want to do much more. It's been 2 hours. I know I've been trying to do 3, but I've been pretty exhausted. I did not sleep well. You also need a control, so you should just playtest right now before even thinking about playtesting next patch's gameplay. yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, no, so I'll probably get some playtesting in. I'll probably put up another thing on my Discord server. To see if anyone else wants to play test, potentially get that going, and then I know me and Bradley were gonna play test on Monday, so and I'll try. I was gonna have people play test today, but I really kind of asked too late, so yeah, I didn't really get a didn't get people on because I kind of asked too late. So I will probably try to arrange for some people to play on Wednesday, and then we'll get some just get some more playtesting in. So go sleep if you're exhausted. You aren't focused or forced to be here. No, I mean I like being here. It's fun hanging out. I am just tired. And it's a 2-hour stream. I want to stream between 2 and 3 hours. I don't want to have like streams where they go like, you know, like a shorter period of time. I don't want like half or hour and a half streams or something. It's better to do like a little bit longer, I think. I'm trying to think what I would do if I stayed here. Because like I said, it's fun. I'm just trying to decide. I mean, I guess I could work on the icons a little bit. Let me see. Let me look at them again. Okay, so let's just look at these for a second. We've got heroes. We got land. We've got structures. We don't have spells, gods, monster. Power level I'll probably need to redo. I got strongest and weakest. I could draw a little man. My cat is attacking the ground. Yeah, none of this is inspiring me right now, so yeah, I think I think I'm gonna be done for today. Trying to think if I want to stream this weekend at all. I probably won't have time. I've got some family in town, so I probably won't stream the weekend. Trying to think what else. I guess I'll just be back on Wednesday. Can you not? Oh, she's attacking a bug. Yeah, you're right. I'm just not focused right now, so. All right, y'all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out. We actually did get some stuff done, though. I mean, well, the chat's working now, and we got an icon done. We got this done. We contemplated ideas. We reached 1K. Heck yeah. Thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. It's kind of crazy. It feels like it took forever, but also it didn't. So it's pretty rad. See you later. Good night. Congrats on 1K. Yeah, thanks y'all. It's I appreciate all the support, and it's yeah. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, so show you my face. And I'm gonna salute. I still can't. Oh wait, the chat's wrong here. That's why. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to update all that. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it. You have a good night as well, or whatever time of day it is by you, and I will catch you on Wednesday. All right, bye.